Hey, if you're a martial arts school owner that has been struggling to get new students in the door because you can't afford advertising, you gotta stick around because I'm gonna show you how to do it for $0 ad spend. That's right, a shoestring budget. Hey everybody, my name is Jennifer Waters. I am the Sales and Systems Sensei. So excited to have you here today. I actually help martial arts school owners take their business towards 7 figures through our biz ops strategy and scaling systems with a dojo assistant. Hey, listen, if you've been trying to, market your martial arts school and you've just been struggling because you can't afford to spend money on paid ads or a website, or heck, even just printing off flyers can seem like a struggle for you right now, I'm going to show you how you can actually generate enough leads so that you can then turn them into new students, and if you're following my profit triangle, actually be able to increase your revenue so that you can spend money on paid ads to generate more leads frequently. So here is something that a lot of people take for granted, and I don't want you to do it. There are tons of ways to market your events through online means. I think all of us understand the power of Facebook, Instagram, email, TikTok, YouTube, and we always understand it, but we just don't know how to use it. So I'm going to tell you that even if you only have 10, 15, 20 students in your martial arts school, this is how you can grow it. You need to think about what are some free community events that you can host throughout the year that would entice people to come in and step on your mats. And I'm going to give you some easy ones, some free ones. We actually just did this not too long ago in my flagship martial arts school. And to be honest, these are some of the same methods that we used when we were on our way. We were generating $5,000 to $8,000 a month in recurring revenue in our flagship school. And then over the course of 4 years, we implemented these biz ops strategies that I show our clients in our 7-figure dojo program. And what ended up happening is we actually grew all the way to $1 million of recurring revenue in a 4-year window. So I'm going to share with you what we first did once we unlocked and learned how to actually do these community events to attract people into the martial arts school. And it doesn't cost a lot of money. It actually, in fact, it costs less money now to do it than it did when I was first learning how, because the power of social media didn't exist to the level that it does now. So community events, what are they? They really can be anything. It could be a focus workshop, a board breaking workshop, a self-defense workshop, a Mother's Day workout, a Father's Day workout, a trunk or treat, Christmas party, a Thanksgiving turkey trot, run, kick, a thon, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot to choose from, and really it's only limited to your creativity and how badly you need leads. Now, some are going to attract more than others. One easy one that we found that, like I said, we just did recently was our Mother's Day workout. And so many times when I'm working with martial arts school owners, they just kind of they take for granted the fact that they have most of the time students just waiting to start classes because they're bringing a family member to class. So if you have a kids martial arts school, I guarantee you those moms and dads are sitting on the sidelines or waiting in the car. They could actually become your students. And then vice versa, if you have a mainly adult martial arts school, a lot of those adults have kids that could benefit from the martial arts that you teach and the philosophies that you try to teach in your school. So if you're going to capture those people, you have to make sure you use all the streams of media to your advantage. So we're talking about sending out email blasts. We're talking about making announcements in class. Like, we actually had 100+ people in our building for our Mother's Day workout, because one of the main reasons is because we did interactive announcements the week or the 2 weeks leading up to it. In other words, like, we actually brought the moms out on the mat for a few short minutes. We interacted with them. We showed them what the Mother's Day workout was going to be like, and people weren't scared. They actually showed up. We actually additionally had people from the community show up because they saw a Facebook post or an Instagram story. And even if you don't have a lot of reach, you're like, gosh, I just don't have a lot of friends in my Facebook profile. I'm new to the area. I'm new to the community. I only have 10 or 15 students. Get those students to become your ambassadors. Have them share every post, every story that you put up to the community. And look in your area for community websites that will list your events. A lot of times the news channels will actually list your events. And guess what? it's free publicity. So all you have to do is do a little bit of research. And guys, if you don't want to spend money, you have to spend time. There isn't a trade-off that you can just magically go, I don't want to spend any time and I don't want to spend any money, and voila, it's going to happen. It doesn't work like that. So you're going to have to spend some time doing it, but it won't have to cost you a lot of money to do it. Now, once you get the people to your event, make sure that it's easy, okay? Nothing complicated. So even when you're doing your self-defense workshop, like, you cannot teach someone how to defend themselves effectively in a 1-hour workshop. It's just not happening. And I think most martial artists would agree about that, I hope. So if that's the case, make it easy anyway. You're not trying to show them your knowledge, you're trying to show them that you care. And there's a big difference. Once you get them in the door, make it easy, make it fun, make it something that the whole entire time someone can be engaged and want more. Once you've done that, then you're going to do the final step, which is the secret, the trick to actually getting that person to go from being a lead to being a student that is paying you for revenue. Now, if you really want to know this, then all I need you to do is just smash the like button or hit the subscribe button and I'll share it with you. Oh, I'm waiting. Go ahead. No, I'm just kidding. I'll share it with you anyway, but it does help, like the algorithm and all that kind of stuff, guys, if you can push the like button. So, just go ahead and do that and subscribe while you're at it because you get great content like this. The final step that you have to do in order to actually convert them over from leads to students is you need to make sure that you have a spider web. One of my business mentors always mentioned to me that you should have a spider web, something that keeps people after the event is over so that you can walk up to them and have one-to-one conversations. Of course, you can make a big group announcement and say, guys, we're registering people to come back for an introductory lesson or a free class or whatever it is, your trial. And it'll work, but as soon as they walk out the doors, they've already started thinking about other things, and the likelihood that they're going to go back to your website or call you or text you is very slim. So instead, what you do is you have a spider web, something to keep them behind. An easy way to do this: have refreshments, have Legos for the kids to play with. If you have a small martial arts school, have something. Heck, if you can't afford refreshments, get your ambassadors to cook a potluck and have them have that there for you guys. I mean, somebody can cook cookies. I know that, right? So even if you don't want to do a potluck, just do cookies. Get the people to stay behind, and then after they're staying behind, walk up, have a one-to-one conversation, and schedule a time for them to come back. Once you've done that, now they're taking their next step in their martial arts journey. And hopefully, if you're following our profit triangle, which you can find, we'll put a link in the description to a video that talks about how to actually make sure you're increasing your revenue over time. Now you'll be able to generate enough new revenue to then put it into paid ads and continue to scale. Hey, I appreciate all of you guys. If you're finding value in this, let somebody else know. Until next time, guys, be awesome.